Okay, today we are going to start Word Project 3B. We are going to be working with mail merge and creating a newsletter using mailing labels. Okay, so we are going to start by going into Word, go to this Office button, up to Programs, and you're going to open up Word 2010. We are going to make sure that our ruler is displayed. If it is not, you're going to go to View and make sure that your ruler is turned on here. And then you are also going to make sure that your formatting marks are displayed. So you will come back to the Home ribbon, and in the Paragraph section, you're going to turn on your Show Hide key, your paragraph marks. Okay, we're going to begin by opening the document called Go Word 2010, and this document should have been saved for you from Schoology. So if you've not already done so, you want to go into Schoology and find it is called Go Word GOWRD 2010 underscore 2E underscore W03B underscore script underscore data 1. Very long name. I'm going to go and open my file. Mine is saved in my documents. You should have saved yours into your H drive. And script data 1 is what we're looking for. So again, the name is up here. We're going to open that document. Okay, we may need to enable the editing if it is in protected view, so you will click Enable Editing. And then we're going to go File and Save As. We're going to save this document as last name, first name, okay, standard saving instructions. Last underscore first underscore. This is W03B underscore May underscore newsletter. Okay, and again, you should save this to your H drive if you've not already done so. I'm going to save mine to my Word document. And now we're ready to go. We're going to, first thing, add our file name field to the footer. So we're going to go Insert, come to Footer. Okay. We can use the first footer option, which is a blank footer, and we're going to go to Quick Parts, Field, and then we're going to come down and find field name or a file name. I'm sorry. Okay. Once we've done that, you should see your file name appear there in the footer, and then we can close out of the header footer. Okay, we're going to select the first section, the first paragraph. Okay, the words Pimahio Hills Golf About. That is actually our first paragraph. Although it is one line, it is from one paragraph mark to the other. So we're going to select the first paragraph. On our mini toolbar, okay, we are going to set the font to Arial. And I'm going to type it in here. Arial Black. And we're going to change the font size to 24. See if it comes back up. There's our mini toolbar. The mini toolbar is the toolbar that appears when you have selected a section, and it also appears when you right click. Okay, so that's 24 font size, Arial Black. We're going to select the first two paragraphs. We're going to change the font color Okay, we're going to select the first two paragraphs, which is Spring Swing Kicks Off, and then with the help of some experienced Pima Hi-Ho Hills League members, we're going to select both of those paragraphs. We're going to change font color under the theme color in the fifth column. Okay, so we're going to come to themes. Okay, we're going to come to the themes under font color. We're going to come to the fifth column. We're going to click the last color, blue, accent 1, darker 50, which is all the way at the bottom. Okay, in the paragraph group, we're going to click the borders button arrow and click borders and shading. Come down all the way to the bottom and borders and shading. And we're going to set the color here to blue. And accent 1, darker 50. Set the width to 3 point. And in the preview area, we're going to click the bottom border. Okay, so only that should be selected. And then you're going to click OK. Okay, next we're going to click and put the insertion point at the beginning of the paragraph, Spring Swing Kicks Off. And we're going to come hit Control, Shift, and End. That will select all of the text from that insertion point to the end of the document. We're going to come up to the Page Layout menu. We're going to come down under Page in the Page Setup section, and we're going to go to Columns. In Columns, we're going to select 2 columns. When we do this, you will see the continuous section break that has already been inserted. That was inserted before the columns by the author of this, this document that we are working with. Okay, we're going to verify that the 2 columns are still selected, which they should be unless we've clicked off. Set the spacing after to 6 point. So in the paragraph section of your page layout, spacing after should be set to 6 point. Okay, and justify the text. So we're for that going to come back to home, and we're going in the paragraph section going to select justify. Okay, that will make our margins on either side, right and left, it will make them even, and the spacing in the center will be not uniform, but the margins will be even. This is newsletter font or formatting. Okay, and in the first column, we're going to scroll down and locate the text, orange ball. Okay, we're going to select this paragraph and the next 2. Okay, all the way to shotgun start. We're going to set the spacing here. Okay, come back to page layout and change the spacing after to 0. Okay, select guest day down to shotgun start and set the spacing here to 0, spacing after to 0. And in the paragraph, post your scores. We're going to position the insertion point at the beginning of the line. Post your scores on the web. We're going to come up to page setup, and we're going to go to breaks. And we are going to click column. So we're going to insert a column break. This will move the text from post your scores down to the start of the next column or the start of the top of the second column. It inserts a column break. Okay. We're going to do Control Home on your keyboard, Control and Home, and that will bring us to the beginning, all the way to the beginning, very first paragraph, Pima-hi-ho Hills. Okay, on the Insert tab, we're going to go to the Illustrations group, and we're clicking Clip Art. Okay, here in our search bar, you're going to type golf and go. I'm sorry, that should be golf ball. Okay, under where it says results should be, you're going to turn off everything except for illustrations, which means we will eliminate photographs, video, and audio. So we're going to turn all of those options off and then hit go. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Then you're going to hit go. And this will bring up your illustrations, your clip arts. Okay, we're going to scroll until we find, and you want to make sure that your office.com content is still selected. We're going to scroll down through these images until we find a black and white golf ball and golf club. Okay, should look like this. We're going to select it. Okay, once it's been inserted, we're going to go to the size group. Okay, all the way at the end, we should be in the Picture Tools menu. If you're not already, go there. Go to the Picture Tools menu, and in the size group, for shape height, we're going to change that to 1. And hit enter. Okay, that will automatically adjust the shape so that it keeps its properties and its proportions. Okay, so mine is 1 and 1.14 for width. Okay. In the Arrange group, we're going to do wrap text, and we're going to select square. We're going to drag the image to the right so the bottom edge aligns slightly above the May 2016. Okay, so we want to we're moving our object so that it is slightly above the May 2016. Should look something like that. Okay, the right edge should align with the right margin. And we'll use our arrow keys if we need to nudge. Okay, and you can verify that your margin is here. Okay, so that looks good. In the second column, we're going to locate the paragraph beginning with the go to the. Okay, we're going to position the insertion point at the beginning of this line. Okay, we're going to go to our web browser. So we have to go into we're going to type www.ghin.com. Hit enter. Okay, from the taskbar, we're going to redisplay our newsletter. We're going to click the insert. And in the illustrations, we're going to choose screenshot. Okay, so it will give us our various screens that we have available. And we're pointing to the browser that contains, Okay, so we have gone to the GHIN home page. If we didn't already do so, we're going to maximize the browser, come down to the taskbar, going to click in and go back to our um, location. We're going to insert and go to the screenshot, and then we should see the window there. Click that. It will insert a screenshot of the GHIN homepage. Okay, we'll automatically resize it to fit within the column. And then at this time we can save our document. And we no longer need that browser window, so we can close that browser. At the top of the first column, we're going to select Spring Swing Kicks Off Season. We're going to include the paragraph mark as I've done here, and right-click the selected text. I'm going to go to Font. We're going to set the font color here to blue, accent 1, darker 50, okay, which is the bottom of column 5. We are going to choose bold, still in this menu, and under size we're going to go to 18 point. Okay, and we're going to choose the small caps, which is under the effects section here. Small caps, and that makes every letter a capital letter, but the letters that would otherwise be lowercase are slightly smaller. And then we'll click OK. We're going to center this text, and it centers only across column 1. Okay, but we center it. We're going to click the Format Painter button. Right, that will bring with it the formatting of the text to wherever we go to click next, which will be at the top of the second column, and the Post Your Scores on the Web text. Okay, once we've done that, right, it will update that text so that it is also small caps, dark blue, and 18-point font. Okay, and centered. In the first column's title, okay, we're going to click after swing. We're going to press the delete key, which will delete the space. Okay, and then you'll see that title will only take up one line there. Okay, hit Shift and Enter, and that will insert what we call a line break. Okay, which is this arrow that you see here. Okay, Shift Enter inserts a line break. At the bottom of the first column, we're going to select the 9 lines of information about the upcoming events. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, from Orange Ball down to the PimahIHoHillsGolf.org. We're going to bold and center this text. Okay, and we are going to go to display, the borders and shading. Okay, we're going to set our color here to blue, accent 1, darker 50, which should already be set. And the width should still be 3 from last time. If it's not, we're going to set the width to 3. And we're going to click the shading tab here at the top of the dialog box. We're going to click shading. We're going to click the fill arrow, and we're going to fill this with the second color, which is blue, accent 1, lighter 80. Okay, click OK. Oh, and we didn't do the box border. Go back into borders and shading, and we need to select the box border here, which will highlight the entire, all 4 sides of this selection. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, hit Control and F2. This command should, Control and F2, this command should show us a print preview of our newsletter. Okay. And we can add document properties, go into our backstage view here, info, and we'll come over to our properties. Okay, and in here, when it comes up, you can change the author to your name. Okay, and the subject to BTA, and that's it. Okay, and then we can save our file here, and we're going to exit Word. We are done with that project. Great job.